Well, VAR is going to be all over this one.
It looks as
And
though
it's a penalty!
it's going to be a very interesting one to see.
Guess who's back? Welcome to Instant Replay. I am Andrew Wiebe. As always, we're going through all the controversial refereeing calls in Major League Soccer. No partner in crime on this episode, so it's all up to me. 2 words, Andrew. Let's go. And we start the first show of 2023 with a DOGSO Red So, only it's a red no. Dallas, Minnesota, 55th minute, Minder Garcia in behind. Sebastian Ibeagha is chasing him down. Here comes the challenge from Ibeagha. Did he get ball? That's the big question here because there is certainly contact on Minder Garcia. The Loons are howling for a foul. They say, Rami Touchon, the referee, this is clear DOGSO, denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Touchon says no, and VAR Jeff Gamble does not recommend review either. A ton of you hit me up on Twitter and said, how can this not be DOGSO? And when I watch it back, I mostly agree, but here's where a little bit of that doubt creeps in for me. So first, watch this angle behind the left of Garcia and Ibeagha. The ball is rolling. Garcia's about to take the shot, therefore the ball's rolling not that quickly, and boom, it picks up speed right as Ibeagha dives in with the outside of that left boot. Okay, that's a hint, but it's not a smoking gun. Now, a view from behind the goal. Watch as the ball is bouncing. It takes a little hop right before Garcia's about to hit it, and then right as Ibeagha comes in, it evens out. It rolls right along the turf. That suggests to me that there was contact on the ball, and that contact, in my opinion, was not made by Garcia. Now, is this clear and obvious in any way? Oh, no siree, Bob. If I'm Jeff Gamble watching these plays, I don't think I have any clear and obvious evidence to reverse the call on the field. So then it's down to Rami Touchon. If he says no DOGSO, that's what's going to stand in this situation, unless there's a smoking gun angle. If I'm Jeff Gamble, I'm torn on this one, and I have to make a decision. Clearly, there is contact by Ibeagha on Garcia, so there could be DOGSO. But there's nothing clear or obvious about whether or not Ibeagha gets a touch on the ball. Just a hint, a suggestion that he does. All that considered, I don't think it's as black and white as it seems, and I understand why Gamble doesn't send this one for review. All right, to Vancouver we go. RSL in town, 15th minute. Christian Dahome is getting out on the break, and Jasper Loffelson is tracking him down. Here's the tackle, clear yellow card. Yep, you see it, you call it. Well done to referee Izmir Pekmic on that one. But what all the eagle-eyed folks on Twitter spotted was that Loffelson also spits on Christian Dahome. You can see it here, clear as day. Watch the mouth, watch the spit. Pew, there it goes. Right into Dahome. And the laws are clear on this one. If you spit at someone, that is a sending off offense. That's a red card. I understand why VAR Jair Marufo might not have spotted it. He was focused on the tackle after all. But I think this one's pretty black and white. For me, that's a red card all day, every day. All right, handball time. We got 4 of them, so buckle in. Cincy Houston, 31st minute. Matt Miazga defending in the box. Matt Miazga taking a ball off the arm. Now, there is no doubt that this ball hits Miazga in the arm. The question is, 1, is it deliberate? 2, is his arm in a natural position? For me, this is not deliberate. Miazga is at a defending position. His arms are down. He does not move his arms toward the ball. He does not extend them out. Therefore, I also think that this is a natural defending position from Miazga. If you saw his arms up at a 90-degree angle, I'd be saying all day handball, but his arms are down. You can't expect defenders to have them plastered to their sides as well. For me, this is a good no call by referee Chris Penso. I'm not so sure, though, on this 45th minute handball call on Mo Farsi of the Crew by Lucas Spalla. The law these days is a little confusing, but it's pretty clear. Basically, defenders take the risk for their arm position. If you look at Farsi in this situation, he is moving his arm back in towards his body. I don't see it extended at all. I don't think he's making himself, quote, unnaturally bigger here. I'm just going to read the law verbatim for you. A player is considered to have made their body unnaturally bigger when the position of their hand or arm is not a consequence of or justifiable by the player's body movement for that specific situation. I think in this case, the way Mo Farsi is moving, where his arm is at, how it's tucked into his body, I think it's justifiable based on his body movement, and I would not have called a handball in this situation. That said, I do agree with Spalla on this 67th minute handball call on Milos Degenek. Watch Degenek as this shot comes in. Initially, his arms are tucked. As the shot is taken from the top of the box, Watch both of those arms come up. You see the ball go off his hand. To me, given the shots coming in, that is making your body unnaturally bigger. It's moving the hand or arm towards the ball. It stops a shot on goal. There is a question as well about where he is and whether that occurs inside the penalty area. Remember, the penalty area is not like scoring a goal or the ball going out of bounds. The ball does not have to go all the way over the line to be a penalty. You simply have to be touching the ball with your hand on the plane of that line around the 18-yard box. And given the body position of Degenek and where the ball strikes him, I think it is clear that this is inside the area and therefore a penalty. All right, to Orlando we go. The game-winning goal was decided on this play in the 55th minute. Once again, we see the ball hit Sean Nealis' arm. Now, the complicating factor is it hits his body first. So, a lot of you are probably saying, that can't possibly be a handball, right? Well, in previous editions of the law, there was verbiage that would have gotten Nealis off on this play. But, as it stands, you take the risk as a defender for your arm position. Watch Nealis' arm come up and out as the shot is taken. To me, he's making his body bigger in a shot-blocking situation, and the ball hits his arm. His arm stops the momentum of the ball, even though it came off his body first. In that case, based on the letter of the law, that is a handball, and you don't see Sean Nealis really complaining all that much. All right, two quick ones from Austin to finish this thing off. 76th minute. Brad Stuver, did he commit a penalty here? No, he did not. There is no contact. Watch this one closely from behind. Yeah. There is no contact, no penalty, good no call from Alan Chapman on this one. And then maybe one of the most interesting plays of the weekend. Jared Stroud scores a goal after his former teammate, Kip Keller, back passes to his feet. Very, very strange. I had a lot of you hitting me up and saying, now hold on, I seem to remember a law that would apply to this situation. And here is that law under cautions for unsporting behavior. Quote, if a player verbally distracts an opponent during play or at a restart. Now, I have no idea if Jared Stroud verbally called for the ball. Wasn't there on the field. Even if I was, might not have been able to hear it, and I don't have a shot of his lips moving. Now, I do know that he points to his feet. Pointing to your feet is not enough to get this taken off. If he called out for the ball, I wouldn't expect it to be taken off either. Have you ever seen this called? Have you ever seen this law applied in this way? I haven't, and I talked to some referees around the league who said, yeah, don't expect that to get called, and I don't think players expect it either. So in this situation, Kip Keller, you had a couple glances back. Next time, don't play the pass. On the flip side, don't trust Jared Stroud if he's pointing to his feet. If he's not on your team, he's not your friend. But you're my friends, and you'll let me know, of course, if you see anything you want reviewed on Instant Replay. Use the hashtag Instant Replay on Twitter and tag me, Andrew_Wiebe. All right, Matchday 1 in the books and Matchday 2 coming up on MLS Season Pass on Apple TV. As always, we'll see you next time.